Desperate to find their daughter, who has been missing now for 2 weeks. Her parents say she told them she was going to Piedmont Park on Memorial Day and hasn't been seen since. Our Caitlin Ross spoke with that mother today.
She's understandably distraught. She says this is totally out of character for Molly. Her mom has spent the past 2 weeks driving back and forth from Madison to Midtown looking for any sign of her daughter. Police took a report but say because she's an adult and there's no obvious signs of foul play, there's not much they can do.
I don't know what else to say other than it's just breaking my heart to not be able to find her or talk to her. And I'm just afraid, that she can't get to us. It's all we can think about.
She says Molly has not used her credit cards or cell phone since she went missing 2 weeks ago.
Well, if you would like to help bring Molly home, please share this photo of her from our 11 Alive Facebook page.